Tonight's broadcast is made possible by a generous donation from the Berkeley Heights 5K charity road race and fitness walk. To learn more, go to berkeleyheightsfivek.com.
Welcome to This Week in Berkeley Heights, brought to you in part by thealternativepress.com, Berkeley Heights' daily online newspaper owned and operated by local residents. I am Michael Shapiro, owner and publisher of thealternativepress.com and president of the Rotary Club of Berkeley Heights. To those celebrating, happy Passover and happy Easter. Each week, This Week in Berkeley Heights will bring you a roundup of the latest news in Berkeley Heights and a look ahead at events around town. Later on in this broadcast, in our community segment, we will speak with Shane Haddad, John Mealy, and Coach Rick Icono. There will be a special election on Tuesday, May 7th for the citizens of Berkeley Heights to determine whether or not Berkeley Aquatics, BAC, can hook its planned aquatic facility up to the township's sewer system. The council has denied this request in the past. According to Councilman Robert Woodruff, the election is expected to cost taxpayers around $25,000, which was not budgeted for. Marlene Sincaglia of the township's League of Women Voters said her organization will hold a forum on the special election sometime in April, where both sides of the issue will have an opportunity to present arguments and the public will be able to ask questions. BAC would be a commercial swim training facility in a residential area in Warren Township. Berkeley Heights maintains the contract it has with Warren Township Sewerage Authority is only meant for residential use. The Township Council previously denied the application. The proposed amendment to the already existing agreement would require 17 hookups and increased flow for a total of 6,000 gallons per day. The agreement with the Warren Township Sewerage Authority only allocates 3 connections with a total flow of 1,080 gallons per day. Also on the March 19th agenda was the introduction of a vacation ordinance defining the policies of the township regarding employee vacations. It amends the code of the Township of Berkeley Heights. The public hearing will be on Tuesday, April 9th. As introduced, a full-time employee with continuous service in the same or similar position with another municipality or employer would now be entitled to the same vacation time as someone who has been an employee of the township for the same period of time. The same applies to a part-time employee, other than seasonal or casual employees. Vacations would have to be taken during the current calendar year unless expressly approved by the department head, administrator, and council under extraordinary circumstances. At the time of separation, an employee would be entitled to any full day's vacation pay accumulated and not used on a pro rata monthly basis, only with the permission of the administrator and approval from the council. Vacation requests must be made 30 days in advance or as approved by the department head, and vacation records will be maintained and retained in the office of the administrator. This ordinance was introduced with a vote of 5-1, with Councilman Edward D'Elia voting no because he had not had sufficient time to review it carefully. Local businesses and individuals who have contributed to their communities were honored Thursday night at the Suburban Chamber of Commerce's 3rd Annual Service Awards dinner at the Grand Summit. Business people, political leaders, and residents from Summit, Berkeley Heights, and New Providence attended the event titled Tying the Communities Together. The Public Service Organization Award, presented by Cassandra Romas of Boris Properties, went to the New Jersey Crossroads chapter of the American Red Cross. Christy Hottie, Executive Director, accepted the award and thanked her fellow Red Cross staff for their efforts, particularly during New Jersey's recent spats of bad weather. The Public Service Award, presented by Bob Davies of Davies Insurance Management, was given to Al Mirabella, Union County freeholder, who thanked the Chamber for helping make his initiative Union County Means Business a success over the past 2 years. The Beautification Award was presented by Norm Sobin of Cartridge World in New Providence and went to the New Providence Downtown Streetscape. Mayor Brooke Hearn, Jimmy Vardis of the New Providence Prestige Diner and Downtown Improvement District, and Michelle Bruger of the New Providence Business and Professional Association accepted the award. Gary Kapner of Creative Wall Coverings and Interiors in New Providence, where he is also a borough councilman, presented the Business of the Year award to me, publisher and CEO of the Alternative Press. Kapner lauded the Alternative Press for its growth and its balanced news coverage, pointing out that it doesn't have an editorial page and does not allow anonymous comments under the news stories. The President's Award, presented by Beth Welsh of Bassett Associates, went to Mort O'Shea, president of Hilltop Community Bank. O'Shea said he's the luckiest guy in the world because I get to work with all the wonderful people at Hilltop Bank. O'Shea, who kept the crowd in stitches with his jokes, also thanked his wife. The Silver Service Award was presented by John Rossellini to Rabbi William Horn of the Jewish Community Center. Now Rabbi Emeritus, Horn has been in Summit for more than 50 years. The crowd gave him a standing ovation as he stepped up to the podium. Governor Livingston's spring musical, Children of Eden, opened to rave reviews Thursday night. The play, which features GL students as well as a group of elementary students, follows the first 9 chapters of the Old Testament. Children of Eden is the story of Adam and Eve and their journey from the Garden of Eden to their sinful transgressions that cause their permanent division from God, referred to in the play as Father. Adam was played by junior Stephen Lameda, while Mukta Fatak, also a junior, played Eve. As the story progresses, the characters age and the audience watches as many of the life's tales are displayed through Adam and Eve and all their future generations. The Rotary Club of Berkeley Heights hosted the 32nd annual Berkeley Heights Rotary Family Breakfast on Saturday at the Union Village United Methodist Church. The event was an opportunity for both families and individuals to enjoy breakfast selections and the company of neighbors while supporting the Rotary Club. Eggs, pancakes, sausage, orange juice, milk, and coffee were served. All of the proceeds from the family breakfast will benefit the Berkeley Heights Education Foundation. Scout parent Nina Sylvester attended the event with her husband and daughter and said that the breakfast was very good. John Procap, his wife, and 2 young children from Berkeley Heights agreed that the selections were delicious. Berkeley Heights Board of Education President Helen Kirsch was also pleased to attend the breakfast. She said, "It's a wonderful opportunity for the community to get together and raise funds for the schools in Berkeley Heights." The Rotary Club of Berkeley Heights was founded in 1966. The club members are civic-minded local professionals and business people. Berkeley Heights Rotary Club meetings are held on the 2nd and 4th Wednesdays from 12:15 to 1:30 p.m. at the Chimney Rock Inn, 342 Valley Road in Gillette. Their luncheon and program fee is $15. All meetings are open to the public. We'll be right back after this short commercial break to speak with John Maley, Shane Haddad, and Coach I from the Governor Livingston wrestling team. Welcome back to This Week in Berkeley Heights. Joining us in the studio are John Mealy, Shane Haddad, and Coach Rick Icano of the GL wrestling team. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now, I know you guys have had a pretty storied year and a storied career at GL. I was wondering if you could talk a little bit about that. I guess, Shane, do you want to go first?
Sure. Yeah, we just had a pretty tough year this year. We lost a lot of seniors from the year before and the year before that, and but I mean we still hung in there, and I think we really did a great job considering how many seniors we actually lost from last year, and yeah, all in all, it's just a great year, great experience.
Now, before the show, you guys were telling me both of you are seniors, right?
Yep.
You're both graduating, and you're wrestling in college?
Yeah, I'll be wrestling at Roger Williams University.
I just think we had a pretty good year. We finished, I think, top 4 in the county. We had some good wins over Scotch Plains and Beckton in the state matches, and the team really pulled together and had a great season, so it was a good year.
You want to talk a little bit about your experience down in AC?
Yeah, sure. It was my second year being down there, and last year I was in the top 12, but I didn't make the podium. I was 1 match short, so this year I wrestled tough and took 4th down there, so it was a good experience for everyone.
How about you?
It was definitely a great experience just being down there. It was my first time, and I had a tough match right out of the gate. I lost by a point. That kid ended up placing like 6th. And then I just had another tough match in the wrestlebacks, and I ended up not placing, but it was just really great to be down there, and it was definitely a great experience.
And now, Coach, can you talk a little bit about the season and how you think these guys did?
Well, I think both of them put it quite succinctly when they said that we were successful. We may not have had the winning season that we've had the past couple of years, but we also weren't as strong, but the schedule was stronger. And I thought we did a very nice job. John mentioned 2 of our big wins. We also had a big win over Somerville, but the schedule, again, made it a little tougher. Scotch Plains finished 10th in our region, and we defeated them, and they were 17-8, and we finished 10-12. So that goes to show you we were a pretty strong team. We also qualified for the state tournament in our group, and we won our first round in the states, losing to Voorhees in the semifinals. So I was extremely pleased with the team overall. All you can ever ask from any program is that the kids improve, and I feel we achieved that goal. These 2 individuals were the leaders, and really wonderful leaders, and they continued the tradition of the entire program. And they had a great time. Shane was the first region champion that Governor Livingston had in 13 years. Right. John was the first state place winner Governor Livingston had since the year 2000. So again, I'm proud of both of them. They also will finish. John is the winningest wrestler in the history of this high school. And Shane is going to finish just 2 behind John. And that's a tribute to what they've done the last 4 years. So I can't be more pleased with the complete program and the attitude of these 2 young men.
And Coach, looking ahead to next season, what do things look like? I think these guys have some brothers coming up.
Yes, they do, except that I'm retiring. So with my retirement going in, whoever comes in is going to have a nice program to work with and a quality group of young men. We hope that the governor living at Berkeley Heights brings back our middle school program, which looks like it's in the works, and that will help to strengthen the program because your feeder program is vital to the future of the high school program.
And Coach, congratulations on the retirement. How long have you been at Governor Livingston?
I came here in 1997, but did not start coaching here until the year 2001. So for my first 4 years, I was at Middlesex when I left Jonathan Dayton after 23 years there. So I'm retiring from 42 years of coaching, and I've had a lot of fun.
Yeah, and how has your experience been here at Governor Livingston?
It's been wonderful. The people have, I think they've embraced our program. It was a struggle in the beginning. I'd be lying to tell you it wasn't. We struggled. We had numbers of less than 13 in the room. We're now somewhere always between 25 and 35, and that's very important to have your numbers pretty strong. But the most important thing is the quality of the young people in our program, not just the wrestlers, but everyone included. We are a family, and I think the kids really had a good experience. I know I have.
And I guess, looking now, are you retiring as a teacher as well, or just retiring as a coach?
No, I'm retiring from the whole
the
package.
whole thing.
The whole package is going out.
Yeah, well, yep. Congratulations on that. And
thank you.
Do you are you going to be involved at all in terms of helping to pick a successor or anything like that?
We'll see. I'm sure that will come up. I may be involved, and I hope if I am, I will make some form of a recommendation.
And I guess for you guys, looking forward to the future and in college, and also reflecting back in terms of your brothers, getting involved with the program. Do you have any thoughts about that?
All right. I'm excited for the future and just gonna get like a good summer's work in, hard work to get prepared for the next season, and just gonna be working with my brother to get him better, bigger, and he's at a size disadvantage, so just going to do everything I can to get him bigger and help him prepare for the next season.
Yeah, same as John. I'm just going to keep working hard, get ready to go for next season, and definitely try to help my brothers out any way I can, because I know my middle brother, Turner, he's going to be a freshman next year, and he's really getting excited about wrestling. He actually quit lacrosse just to wrestle. And, so I'm just going to try to help him out any way I can, so he can contribute to the team next year.
That's great. And so, in a way, I guess you guys are leaving your brothers behind to fight future battles. How does it feel like, so that you have relatives that are going to be kind of standing in your shoes, so to speak, after you graduate and leave for college?
It's a great thing. I think it really just means a lot that my brother's in the program, and a lot of the families the GL's has had younger siblings like the Hoys and the Vanderveers over the couple of years, so it's nice to have my name still here when I'm gone with my brother.
Yeah, it's just gonna be cool to come back and watch them wrestle. It's been weird because they've always been watching me wrestle ever since like elementary school, and now that I'm gonna come back to watch them wrestle is gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah. Now, are either of you guys going to be upset if any of your brothers break any of your records?
No, I wouldn't really mind. I don't think you really have to worry. But yeah, no, I good for them. I hope he does. Actually, I'd love to see him succeed.
Yeah, if anyone's gonna break it, I'd want it to be one of our brothers.
Well, that sounds good. Is there anything else that we haven't talked about that you wanted to mention?
Just an honor it was to wrestle last season under Coach I, and just hope for the best for everyone in the future, the program and everything.
How about you, Coach I? Any final thoughts?
It's been very emotional to give up something that's so passionate. I have a love for the sport, but the best part of the sport are the people. And these two young men just exemplified what we're all about in our program. We're really proud. I'm proud to have been involved with these people. How fortunate I've been over the years to have worked with so many good young people. And this is just, a culmination of the whole career. Yeah, I've had a lot of fun, and I'm going to be, around. I hope I don't fade completely, so I want to watch what we started here, and I hope that someone takes it to the next level. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing.
Well, that sounds great. Congratulations again on your retirement.
Thank you very much.
Thank you guys for being on the show, and we'll be right back after this short commercial break. This has been This Week in Berkeley Heights, brought to you in part by thealternativepress.com, Berkeley Heights' locally owned and operated online daily newspaper. Special thanks to the Berkeley Heights Communications Committee and the Governor Livingston TV crew for their hard work and dedication in making this show happen. And thank you to you, our viewers. For these and other local news stories, visit thealternativepress.com 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Sign up on the site to receive your news via email. Have a news tip or suggestion? Email editor@thealternativepress.com or call 908-279-0303. Until next time, for thealternativepress.com, I'm Michael Shapiro. Good night, Berkeley Heights.
Tonight's broadcast is made possible by a generous donation from the Berkeley Heights 5K charity road race and fitness walk. To learn more, go to berkeleyheightsfivek.com.